welcome back to Final Fantasy X, guys. Last episode, we met walking the Besaid Aurochs and we came across Besaid Village. And also, let's see. Oh yeah. Also, Titus asked Auron, not Auron, but Wakka about Xanarkand being destroyed 1,000 years ago by Sin, and he basically said the same thing as Riku, so evidently we are now stuck 1,000 years into the future. But if Sin is the cause of this, maybe he can reverse this. Who knows? But anyways, on a hot day like today, it's best to be in the shade, yeah? I'm missing the hot season right now, because now we're in the cold season. And I hate the cold season. The Besaid fabrics they make here are famous all over Spira. If I buy cheap and sell high, I'll be rolling in gil in no time. Hustler, huh? Let's see. So, Besaid fabrics, huh? Long as I'm around, Besaid weaving will be known as nothing but the best. The village where I was born is no longer there thanks to Sin. Yeah, sometimes these people will say different stuff when you talk to them inside. Speaking of which, okay. Never mind. Some do, some don't. But anyways, we learned who the Crusaders were. They're a group of regular people who've been protecting people from Sin. They've been protecting towns and villages from Sin's destruction. But it's a summoner's job to defeat Sin. Who are summoners? We do not yet know. But Wakka and the Crusaders suggested that we go to this temple to help regain our memory, which we never lost. You're the talk of the town, you know. Word travels fast in a village this size. I almost read that completely wrong. That's why it sounded a bit awkward reading it. Sin's toxin? Nah, you don't look sick. You must have not breathed in much of the stuff, yeah? Guess being a Blitz player means you can hold your breath pretty good. I wanted to be a Blitzer way back when. I just couldn't hold my breath. There's always something that holds people back from something. Yevon's teachings are our staff and our guide in life. Without the teachings, we just live every day in fear of Sin. And what is Yevon? And we're still in the early stages of the game, by the way. Boy, that Blair looks bright. But I gotta say though, the quality in these videos looks pretty decent. Sometimes.
It was then, standing in that place. I began to realize how different this world was from my own.
Nice statue. Different indeed. Back in your world you had Machina, but here people are one with nature. I guess that's, well, for lack of a better word, I guess that's the best thing we can state about them. The village was attacked by Sin when I was just a little kid, yeah? The village was burnt to ashes. I still have nightmares of that day. Damn. So these people have been living in the tyranny of Sin for like a long time then. Don't bother people when they're praying. It's against the teachings. Okay. I am sure that Lord Braska is watching over our apprentice summoner. May the apprentice summoner return to us safely. So there's a summoner here.
10 years have passed since Lord Roscoe became High Summoner. And finally, we receive a statue for our temple.
We finally receive a statue.
Well, what's a High Summoner?
Predictable response.
I got too close to Sin's toxin.
I know Titus has to feel bad. Feels bad having to make that excuse every time.
It was funny hearing myself make the same excuse over and over. Funny and a little sad.
Exactly. I
The
feel his pain.
summoners are practitioners of a sacred art, sworn to protect the people of Yevon. Only a chosen few become summoners, who call forth entities of great power, the Aeons. The Aeons hear our prayers and come down to us. They are the blessing of Yevon.
So what he meant was that we should respect some kind of great men or something like that, I figured.
Well, you got the basic gist of it. What Titus could not understand was simply summoners summon creatures called Aeons, as opposed to the name Eidolon from Final Fantasy IV DS version. They summon Aeons to fight monsters in Battle Sin. There. That's simple. Oh. Fucking D-pad. Pray hard and the toxin will surely release its grip on you. The High Summoners in order from the right are Lord Braska, Lady Yoken. Yes, that's a female right there with a sword. Lord O'Holland and Lord Gandalf. And I thought I'd explain it myself just instead of just reading that word for word. Do you remember them now? Nope. Me favorite's Lord O'Holland, yeah. Oh yeah. High Summoner O'Holland is her favorite out of the four because she looks like her old husband. Or late husband, I should say. High Summoner Gandalf, give us your blessing and watch over my family. But even though he said in order from the right to the left, the truth is, that's the order from the right to the left, all right. But that's not the order in which they defeated Sin, though, or who became a High Summoner. From the left to the right is the order in which people became High Summoners. So Lord Gandalf became a High Summoner, and the last one out of this group was Braska. You get the basic gist. They're praying for the apprentice summoner. I guess she's training to become a summoner, a true summoner or something. That's usually what that means. What's in these rooms? With the statue's guidance, I'm sure our princess is doing fine. Only sworn guardians may approach the Cloister of Trials. Even searching the scriptures of Yevon, I have found no cure for Sin's toxin. May the blessing of Yevon guide you to health, friend. Well, I guess time is the only cure. I mean, if it worked for that fat dude, it'll work for us too. Just keep praying. We'll eventually heal. So now that we finally prayed at the temple, or so to say, we can finally go back to Waka's house and move the story along. Oh, those are the only two people I haven't talked to yet. Who are you, mister? Where are you from? I can't figure whether I'm going to join the Aurochs or the Crusaders. If you don't want to die, join the Aurochs. Now, I'm just saying, the Crusaders, they're risking their lives on the line to fight Sin. That's what I mean by that. And there's supposed to be a man right here that we can get more information from. I really don't want to prolong this video, but I should at least talk to that man, though. Okay, there he is. I heard the sin toxin got to you. Took your memory, eh? I'd be happy to teach you anything you've forgotten, Sonny. Oh, and this question, what's a high summoner, does not pop up until you visit the temple first. But yeah, let's go in order. What's sin? How could you forget sin? I can't say I don't envy you, though. There's many who would give anything to forget the pain sin has brought. Sin appeared 1,000 years ago, a raging demon intent on reducing spirit to rubble. Everyone in spirit lives under sin's black shadow. But to forget sin? Well, I consider yourself lucky, eh? That bad, huh? Now, what's a toxin? The foul vapors that boil from sin's hide are evil indeed. One breath and it will taint the very core of your body. People who get too close to sin forget even the most important things. Just like you, eh? Which I haven't forgotten anything. What's Yevon? How wretched you must be to have forgotten the teachings of Yevon. The teachings are the only salvation for those who suffer because of sin. I'm sure you followed the teachings before the toxin got to you, of course. So basically, Yevon is a system of beliefs and teachings, just like religions of the real world, like Christianity, Buddhism, all that. Go pray at the temple, and all will return in time. So yeah, Yevon is basically the church system of this game. What's Xanarkand? Xanarkand was once a great city in the far north of this land. It's really funny to be asking that, considering that's where we're from. Now it lies in ruin, destroyed by sin 1,000 years ago. Such was its punishment for relying too much on the Machina. Is that really the reason why it got destroyed? What's a high summoner? One of the 4 summoners that fought sin in the past. Lord O'Holland, Lord Gandalf, Lord Yoken, and Lord Broskin was. I'm just used to seeing her called Lady Yoken. Spirit would have fallen to sin long ago if the high summoners weren't around. So summoners eventually become high summoners and take down sin. That's interesting. So only 4 high summoners have managed to take down sin.
Sorry, man. No time for lunch yet.
Damn it.
Take a nap. You look pushed.
Why not?
You could at least go see how they are doing.
I can't interfere. It's a rule.
But it's been nearly.
Oh, what's going on now?
But it's been nearly.
It's been nearly a day already.
Perhaps you could go look for us.
People are searching for him now.
Thank you.
Who cares whether he comes back or not?
But he might die.
Fine, let him.
Do you hate him so? But if he dies, you'll never be able to tell him how much you hate him.
Interesting little flashback right there. There.
Waka?
And I have no idea how long he was asleep for. It could have been just a few minutes for all we know. And where'd the village go? Or the people of the village? I hope the apprentice as well. Instead of just loafing around, you should be praying too. So the apprentice hasn't gotten back from her training yet. Everyone's gone to the temple, but I'm more comfortable praying at home. Really? And what if something happened? I'd be afraid to go see. Wow. Gone for a night and a day now. I'm too worried to speak. Though I'm sure nothing bad is happening. Not to that summoner. So things have gotten so bad that the whole village has gone out to see what's going on. And evidently she's been gone for a night and a day. I'm good for now. Why isn't the apprentice summoner back yet? Wow. Yeah, I usually don't just spend all my time talking to people. Well, sometimes I do, but there's just little bits of dialogue that I don't think too many people know about, so just thought I'd squeeze that in there. I saw the apprentice summoner and 2 guardians enter the temple yesterday. Everything looked alright then, but now I'm starting to worry. I do hope they come back safely. Wow. You looking for Waka? The priest called them to the temple a while back. Alright. Albert Primer Volume 2. Oh! I completely ignored that! I completely ignored that! Damn! I forgot all about the Albert Primers. Anyways, the secrets of the Albert language are revealed. P is B. So that's 2 letters down, 24 more to go. I want to go to the temple, but there's an operation to prepare for. Ah, your last operation, huh? The old man's probably still in here weaving, and yep, sure enough. Don't you worry, the summoner will return. I know it. One person's confident. Well, it's really a mixture of confidence and fear. But anyways, I wonder how hectic things are getting. And also, I said I was gonna do an LP of Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. Maybe if I don't do it today, maybe I will do it today, or once I reach 10, or once I reach episode 10 of this LP. Who knows? The villagers have a lot on their minds. You should stay quiet for a while. Intoxication is no excuse for bothering people with questions. Of course not. He looks pretty weak. Maybe he just can't take it. Who are you talking about? No. Sorry, I can't do more to help. You understand, eh, Sonny? The whole village is all wound up with the apprentice not back from the trials. All this worrying's no good for an old man like myself. With Lord Broskell looking over her, I'm sure she'll be returning, yeah? The apprentice entered the trials and hasn't come back. Sounds serious. I got a bad feeling, yeah? I'm sure everything's fine. Well, the last summoner almost... Don't say it again, please. My apologies. The apprentice hasn't returned. Huh? Apprentice? The apprentice is the apprentice. The apprentice summoner, yeah? The apprentice hasn't returned. Hasn't returned from where? The Cloister of Trials. It's been a day already. Without breaking the precepts, all we can do is pray, yeah? Heaven be with us. Dad, come on, let's go help. What are you saying? You would break the precepts, fool child? Yeah, but pray with Daddy for the summoner, okay? Yeah. Let's go help the summoner. I promise I'll be a good boy. You should pray for the apprentice summoner's safety too. Waka's a guardian. He should go help. Is he? And in the future, I'll try not to talk to every damn thing. I don't mean to be rude, but some privacy would be appreciated. I must pray for our apprentice summoner, you understand? So yeah, I'm making this a longer video because of, well, this upcoming part here. Oh, he completely blended in with in the video. My heart is heavy when I think of the worst that could happen. Should the trials remain unconquered, our apprentice has no future. Wow. That doesn't mean she's gonna die, does it? Because seriously, everyone's assuming the worst here.
Is something wrong?
The summoner hasn't returned from the trial.
Eh?
Well, apprentice summoner, really.
Huh?
There's a room in there called the Cloister of Trials. Beyond is where the apprentice summoner prays. If the prayer is heard, the apprentice becomes a fully fledged summoner. Remember?
So someone is in there somewhere and they haven't come back out. Right, I got it.
A day's already gone by.
Is it particularly dangerous in there?
Sometimes, yes.
Why don't you go in and help?
There's already guardians in there. Besides, it's forbidden.
But you're a guardian, right?
Hey, but what if something happens? What if the summoner dies?
Our precepts must be obeyed.
Like I care.
Aw, damn. Titus, why?
Maybe this wasn't such a good idea after all.
Gee, you think? The Cloister of Trials. Oh, this bullshit. Those who seek to learn of Yevon's secret arts are tested by the Cloister of Trials. Find the right way and you will be taken to the Chamber of the Faith. Examine objects with X to open the way. Spoiler, this isn't the last time we will be dealing with this bullshit. Okay, this first Cloister of Trials here is not so bad. It only takes like a minute to complete. But the other ones are longer and trickier. The strange glyph glows. Yeah, that's basically how you get through a lot of the Cloister of Trials. You examine a lot of things with X, and now we examine this. And here's another part about the Cloister of Trials. You must use a spear to go any further. Because yeah, you also have to use spheres to open certain doors and activate things too. Glyph spheres open the way to the Chamber of the Faith, and wow, that's bright. Destruction spheres open the way to hidden treasure. It seems that the Besaid spheres are also necessary. And yeah, each place in this game that has a temple has a sphere that's unique only to that temple. Since this is Besaid Temple, it has a Besaid sphere. Glyph sphere. You can only carry one sphere at a time. And that's another thing. So now we put the glyph sphere. The door seems to be locked by an unseen force. You see a sphere-shaped recess. So yeah, basically you put the glyph sphere, you put spheres on sphere-shaped recesses.